Either James Gunn is the biggest exaggerator the world has ever seen, or we're in for a crazy ride in these last two episodes, especially this last episode. I'm seeing so many people overly excited about the cameo that we got in this episode. Spoiler alert, Lex Luthor cameos in this episode. And we know James Gunn has said multiple times Peacemaker Season 2 is a direct sequel to Superman. And not only that, it is going to feature a really big cameo. A lot of people were expecting Lex Luthor, but me, I have much higher hopes. Let me show you the direct quote from James Gunn. Here it is from Entertainment Weekly. Let's read this together. The Q you see is the center of the story in Peacemaker Season 2. We see a lot of different characters from Superman in the season, including Isabella and Nathan and Sean. Let me stop there, okay? This is why Lex Luthor is not a big deal for me. He's not a big deal cameoing in the show for me because it's a direct sequel to Superman. He said this multiple times. I'm expecting to see things from Superman in this show. On top of that, we've got multiple cameos from Superman already. Isabella, Nathan, and Sean. We've already seen the entire Justice Gang make a cameo along with Superman and Supergirl. We had a whole entire interview sequence with Peacemaker and the Justice Gang. Getting another cameo from Superman is just not a big deal in my opinion. Now, let's keep reading here. And then we see a bunch of other characters later on in the season from other parts of the DCU and from Superman. There might even be one really, really, really big cameo near the end of the show. Now, if that cameo is Lex Luthor, I will be thoroughly disappointed. The way he's hyped it up so much, a really, really, really big cameo, that's not Lex Luthor, dude. As much as I love Lex Luthor, that's not some crazy surprise. That's not a crazy cameo. And we still haven't seen what those other characters are from the other parts of the DCU that James Gunn mentioned. So, to everybody losing their minds about seeing Lex Luthor in Peacemaker, I feel like your minds are about to be blown. Because there has to be something more. There has to be something significantly more than just Lex Luthor. James Gunn, but see, here's the thing. James Gunn exaggerates. He said these last three episodes are like a completely different TV show. In my opinion, episode 6 felt like the next episode of Peacemaker. It did not feel like a completely different TV show. Honestly, nothing too crazy happened. I mean, the reveal of Earth X, but everybody expected that. Other than that, everything that happened in this episode was what we expected. It was nothing out of the ordinary. So, to me at least, it did not feel like another show. I was imagining when he said 6, 7, and 8 are going to feel like a completely different show, I'm thinking the scale is just going to blow up and we're going to be looking at the DCU from a much broader perspective. But no, we're continuing the plot lines from the previous episodes, and everything that happened in this episode was honestly predictable. They entered the new universe. Obviously, Harcourt is going to bump into Peacemaker, and that's going to have some drama right there. People are going to find out about Adebayo, or Obadiah as we call her here. I didn't expect this. John Economos spilled the beans like a little schoolgirl. I don't understand how that was annoying, dude. That felt kind of forced. Why would you do that? I'm annoyed with Economos after that. Like, how do you do that? How pathetic are you? How do you just spill every single detail of the story? What's wrong with you, man? I don't understand why I did that. Then Vigilante met up with the other Vigilante. The whole neighborhood's busy chasing Adebayo. I mean, the episode was good. The episode was good, but it was nothing like where I'm like mind blown. 6, 7, 8 are crazy. Because James Gunn also said episode 6 and episode 8 are his most favorite things he's ever done, that he's ever worked on. But the thing is, again, James Gunn exaggerating. Everything new that he puts out he says it's his favorite thing that he's ever done. Creature Commandos comes out, he says it's his most favorite thing that he's ever done. He does Superman, and he says working with David Cornsweet, that scene that we covered over earlier on the channel, he said that was a most favorite moment that he's ever had on set or anything, or something like that. He's saying 6 and 8 are the best things he's ever worked on. So everything is the best thing. The Flash is the best superhero movie of all time. So I don't know, dude. Is James Gunn exaggerating? What do you guys think? This, let me pull that back up. This really, really, really big cameo near the end of the show, do you think that was Lex Luthor? Because that's not a really, really, really big cameo, in my opinion. Especially when we've already got multiple cameos from Superman already. Speaking of Lex Luthor, what do you guys think about the performance? I've been watching Smallville lately, and Michael Rosenbaum's Lex Luthor absolutely blows Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor out of the water. Michael Rosenbaum is peak Lex Luthor. Okay, he's always been my favorite Lex Luthor, but I'm rewatching the show and I'm just like, and then now I see Lex Luthor in this show, and it's just that you can't even compare the two, man. It's this Lex Luthor, Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor, reminds me in this scene, right? I wrote down the line he said. And by all means, what is it you're looking for? Like when he said that line, it was sassy.
And by all means, what is it you're looking for?
And not in a cool Lex Luthor way, kind of sassy. He reminded me of a sassy, toned down Andrew Tate, not Lex Luthor. See, here's the thing. They filmed this shot during the Pentagon sequence in Superman. Okay, so it was right smack dab in the middle of filming Superman. So he might evolve. His portrayal of Lex Luthor might evolve. His acting, his comfortability with the character might evolve as he continues to play the character. Similarly with Ben Affleck as Batman. You know, when Ben Affleck did The Flash, he said, okay, now I finally understand the character of Batman. Now I finally understand how to play the character. Too bad that was the last movie we saw him as Batman, because Ben Affleck could have been the absolute perfect Batman. Anyways, that's beside the point. Lex Luthor might evolve his Nicholas Hoult might evolve his performance from here on out. So if you didn't like, because see, I'm not 100% satisfied with his performance as Lex Luthor yet. I think he has the potential to be a great Lex, but it's not there just yet. Same thing for Superman. It's not there just yet. And this is why I keep saying we need somebody else to direct. I want to see somebody else direct these actors portraying these characters, because I'd rather have James Gunn write than direct, okay? I mean, I've talked about this before. I use Creature Commandos as an example. But let's keep it with Lex. Just imagine this. Imagine the directors of Smallville, the people who directed Michael Rosenbaum's performance, coming and directing Nicholas Hoult. Just imagine that. Imagine this Lex Luthor without the sassy inflections in his voice. Imagine this Lex Luthor with more gravitas and drama in his speech, the cadence in which he speaks. That's all direction. That's not writing. And that's so important for the character of Lex Luthor. As it stands right now, his performance in this episode felt a bit try-hard to me. It doesn't feel like he's 100% comfortable in the role. He doesn't know where he sits yet. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, man, what did you think about this episode? I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I just don't understand the hype. James Gunn hyped this stuff way too much. He said 6 and 8 are among the best things he's ever worked on. He said these last 3 episodes feel like a completely different show. It didn't. It felt like episode 6 of Peacemaker season 2. That's what it felt like. So, I don't know, dude. This really, really big cameo near the end of the show, I really hope it's not Lex Luthor. I hope it's something else. Martian Manhunter. I mean, to be honest, I'd be extremely surprised if it was Martian Manhunter. Pleasantly surprised. But, I mean, it's gotta be something else other than a character from Superman. It's gotta be. But with that said, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What did you guys think about the episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you expecting something more? Let me know down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.